What's up, everyone? Got a long video ahead of us, so bear with me. I'm going to try to just switch to different parts around the house so it doesn't look just boring sitting in one spot. I got a few things I want to talk to you guys about in regards to where my current status, I guess, in terms of diet goals, training, just life in general. I got 24 ounces of water with me. Keep me hydrated because it's going to be a long video. Anyway, so first things first, you guys want transparency? This is it right here. Full transparency for everything. So diet, I'm going to talk first thing about my diet. I tried to clean up my diet. By clean up, I mean total bro foods, really just micronutrient dense foods, and just clean it up. Just take out all the bullshit I've been eating, and cut out a lot of candy, chocolate, cookies, whatever it is. Basically, trying to get the most out of my food in terms of like what I'm fueling my body with. I was doing good for, I say, a few weeks or so, and then I kind of just started slacking. I would snack on something here. I'd be like, okay, this fits in my macros. This is totally fine. And then the next day I'd be more and more. And now, in the past few days, I realized that I haven't been, I guess, keeping up with the quality of my food. The quality of my food has been really just all over the place. And I'm not okay with that. I want to be bringing in good food, and that way, I mean, food fuels your body, guys. What you put into your body, it is your fuel. That's how you get through your day. That's how you get through your workouts. That's your energy, you know. So the quality of the food has been up and down, and all over the place. Now to go into the next thing, I've got a whole notepad here. I haven't been hitting my macros, honestly. It's been a struggle lately. Just working a lot more, and I'm using that as my excuse that I don't like, okay, it's fine, I hit my macros as long as I try to get my calories and whatever it is. I haven't been hitting my macros at all. Like, I'm not even close. Like, legit, when I track macros, if I was to show you guys MyFitnessPal, it would be like 750 calories here, 1300 here, 200 here. Like, I'll track at least something every single day, but I won't stay consistent with everything I eat. I won't even, like, if I go out to eat, I won't make assumptions on, like, be like, oh, this looks like 6 ounces of chicken. This looks like 2 cups of cooked jasmine rice, whatever it is. I've not been hitting my macros at all. Like, being totally real. So what I'm trying to do is, and this has been ideal lately, is trying to prep meals. And I've never prepped meals before, but something I'm really thinking about doing, just because when I don't have time to sit there and cook a meal, I can just pull something out of the fridge, honestly, throw a little barbecue sauce, throw a little honey mustard, whatever it is, just to get that food down and start thinking of food as fuel again. I need to get back in that mindset. So prepping meals is something I am currently thinking about doing to try to keep myself on track. I want to, I guess, try to focus less on my macros and more on consistently eating, you know, and not caring about a specific amount of protein, but making sure I'm getting X amount of protein for every meal, making sure I'm getting, like, you know, good amount of carbs and good amount of veggies. Like, I want to make sure my fiber intake is good. You know, I want to, yeah. So that's an idea. All right, on to the next one. All right, guys. Now this is going to be probably the biggest one for me in terms of goals. So I had mentioned a while back that I wanted to kind of start a cut and essentially lose some body fat, and you're always going to lose some muscle. Try to retain as much muscle as possible. I've got a little bit of a gut, and I wanted to get rid of it. I wanted some six-pack to show. I wanted some abs, you know. But I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's start a cut. Let's get on like a caloric deficit. And I calculated my macros. I made a whole big Excel spreadsheet, basically, like giving me my macros for every activity level. I plugged in an equation and did all this stuff and put in my stats. And get myself a 300 calorie deficit. So I started trying to eat off of that. But once I started, and this was months ago, this is not in just the past few weeks like I've been saying about diet, but I started eating at a caloric deficit and I was doing pretty good. And I noticed the scale going down, and it's been a few months, it's been 3 months now, and scale, I know it's not all about the scale, but what I see in the mirror. And you know what? Honestly, I'm not happy with it. So, sometimes you have a goal in mind, and like you start here, and your end goal is here. And the way you think it goes is like you start here and you just go straight to your goal. But the way life is, it's like you start here, and then you go here and here, and then you go like here and back down here, here, all this stuff. So I think I'm at the point where I want to backtrack and try to get back on, not necessarily a bulk again, but not restricting my calories and trying to put on muscle that I've lost, because I'm not happy about where I'm at. And I mean, I can't say that I'm very happy about where I'm at, because I know I made a lot of progress over the years. But I guess from when I started my cut up until now, I'm just not happy the way it's gone, and so I want to try to get back on a caloric surplus essentially, and try to put on weight again. I guess I just want to, I haven't been feeling good just at where I'm at in terms of, I don't weigh myself really barely ever. It's been a few weeks, but I want to get back on track, not care about the macros as much, and I just feel small, and I know that happens when you get on a cut, but I'm not okay with it, and I want to backtrack and try to just readjust essentially, and try to, I guess, build a sense of discipline in terms of diet and whatnot. That'll help me. I readjust for the diet and whatever it is. That way I can come back when I want to cut again and just hit it hard. And that way, I know I have that discipline in me. Diet's the biggest thing for me, honestly. I'm not going to lie. That's the hardest part. And another goal that I'm struggling with is, on my first video, I said I was studying for my personal training exam, and it's May, okay? So it's been 5+ months. It's me looking into the camera and telling you guys I have not studied worth shit. I've maybe a quarter of the book, and I just haven't been giving it my all. I've been slacking. I know I need to, but shit, it's just hard to take this 800-page book and just sit there and read it, I graduated school, and I did reading, and when I didn't want to, and I love my degree, so I'm not just saying, I hated it, but I got through it, and it's just hard, I guess, when you don't have someone sitting there telling you, okay, you need to have this done by Monday. You need to have this done in 2 weeks, whatever it is. It's just kind of hard. I'm really slacking on that. So I've got till July 23rd to make a test date. So once I start buckling in, not once I start buckling, I need to buckle in and figure it out exactly, because maybe I'll just set a test date in August or something, and just be I have till August to finish 500-600 pages. And with work and whatnot, picking up this new responsibility essentially and a new title really, really adds, my mind is constantly running, I guess, for work, and I really love the company I work for and want to progress with them, just because the core of the company, their mission, and the way they treat their employees and whatnot is honestly just fantastic. So giving that a lot of time and attention just because I want to progress with them, and those are my goals, guys, and that's where I stand with that. Next one. All right, hope you heard me with all the wind there. Last thing I'm gonna talk about here is I guess my training exactly, and basically I'm not making it to the gym as often as I want. I'm used to honestly really going I'll go 4 days here, 5 days here. And I'll take a day off, and I just know how my body works, and I'll be able to go whenever. So like if I missed a day, it wasn't really too big of an issue because I'm like, well, I've gone the past 5 days, you know, I've gone the past 4, I've gone the past 6. Essentially, I just took a day off whenever I I wanted to. So if I went a few days in a row and wanted to go out of town with a girlfriend or some buddies, I would just leave town. It wouldn't bother me because I know that I'm really consistent with making it into the gym, kicking ass in my workout, and getting it done. But I guess maybe just because it's a transitional period now with work and whatnot, and trying to, I guess, learn how to work and just be as efficient as I can with my time. I think what I want to try to do is basically have a certain split. Be like, I won't like a 4-day split, whatever it is. Like I'm gonna go exactly 4 days this week, or 4 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 off, 1 on, 1 off kind of thing. I don't know. Basically, just I want to readjust the split to make most efficient use of my time. I don't want to go in there and just waste time and be like, oh no, I'll hit legs again in 2 days. I'll hit legs again in 3 days. I'll hit chest again, whatever. I want to go in there and kick ass and make the most efficient use of my time. And whether it be going 3 days a week, going 4 days a week, 5 days, I just have to find exactly like what's going to work with a busier schedule now. So I want to go in there, I want to make them gains. And like I'm in there wanting to make progress because I mean you see the pull-up videos and I know you're probably sick of them by now, but it's a good way for me to document my progress, so I'm still doing it. But I've got, when I started the first video about the pull-ups, it was over 7 minutes. Now I'm sitting under 6, and it's, I mean, I see that progress happening, and so that's really cool. So I mean, I'm in there like when I set my mind to something, like I'll get that shit done. It doesn't, like if I'm in the gym, I'm gonna kick some ass. And what I mean, it might take a little while for me to warm up, but like I'm in there to kick ass. I have a good time. I love going to the gym. It's just now I have to figure out exactly the best way to do it, the most productive way. Efficiency. I gotta be efficient. So thanks for sticking with me, guys, through this 112-minute video. It feels like I've been talking for ages. I lost my water cup. It's probably in the kitchen or something. But yeah. So I need to get my diet in check. I don't know if you can see me. I want to get my diet in check. I want to focus less on the macros, more on consistency of eating, and getting a decent amount of food in. And quality too, not just quantity. I want quality as well. Goals, so I'm ditching this whole like I'm on a cut deal. I just want to put on some more muscle. I want to increase, I guess something I didn't mention, I want to be able to run, you know. I don't want to be able to I don't want to walk up a flight of stairs and just feel super winded. So I guess I just want to be just healthy, just not like putting on stupid amounts of fat and, you know, running out of breath when I walk 15 feet. I want to be healthy, okay? I want to make them gains, whether it be bulking or cutting, whatever. I'm just rambling. So I'm ditching the cut, okay? That's what I'm doing. And in training, I'm going to figure out exactly the best times to go to make the most efficient use of my time. Whether that be figuring out last minute, be like, I have an hour and a half to work out. I've only got an hour. Do what I can to get the most out of it. So hey guys, I just want to, I mean, work towards your goals. I guess that's the best way the way to look at it. Life happens sometimes. Life happens all the times. All the time. Okay? Regardless of whatever goals you've got, you're going to need to readjust at some point because it's never just from one point to another. It never works that way. There's always going to be obstacles in your way. You just got to learn to get over those obstacles. Don't let it get you down. You got to stick with the positive mentality because that's really the strongest thing. I think it's an old African proverb, and I'm probably going to butcher it, but it says, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. So you have to be strong and just be really, I don't know, resilient, and keep pushing forward, keep kicking ass. I've talked enough. I want to go eat. Thanks for dealing with me, guys. You wanted transparency? That's transparency. Admitting your flaws and knowing you know how to readjust. And keep pushing forward, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.